For this quick tip, I'm going to share with you an instructional design idea that you can implement into your classes. So before I share with you this new strategy, I want to help you identify where you can find this information. So if you go to the GatorNet and click on I am looking for, and then click on e-learning, you'll be brought to our home page, and you can click on instructional design to find some educational strategies. So we have a number of suggestions for you of how you can organize your course, engage students, and communicate more effectively. And so you can click on any of these items to learn more. We are in the process of migrating this information to a LibGuide. So when you come to this page, click on Visit Our New Instructional Design page, and you'll see some examples. So these are items within course design to help you get started there. And then we also have our instructional strategies. So today I want to talk to you about how to improve instructor presence within your course. So instructor presence is basically how faculty interact with their students. Studies have shown that student success improves when instructors are actively involved. And we actually have a law from the Department of Education that requires our courses to have regular substantive interaction. So especially when you're online teaching, it is important that you think about your instructor presence. When we navigate to this next tab, I've provided some suggestions for you as to how to establish instructor presence within your online course. Some suggestions include creating an instructor introduction, letting students know who you are, and you can even do this as a video, and so here's an example here. Another suggestion is how you would participate in student discussion forums, and so here's some suggestions of how you might do that, what kinds of comments you might leave for students. Providing timely feedback is very important for students. It makes them feel like you are engaged in their learning process and open to helping them learn, not just assign them a grade. This is a suggestion about having synchronous sessions. So even if you have an asynchronous course, you might just have Zoom office hours that occur synchronously, or you might try to just have open drop-ins at different times. But you'll want to make sure that's included in the syllabus. Posting announcements to support instruction. And so here's some common announcements that have been effective for students. So synthesizing, summarizing information from the week, providing general feedback to the course, or overall discussions. When you come here, you'll see also links to ways that you could do this. So you might delay posting in a Canvas announcement if you want to schedule something for a subsequent week. You might consider being open to student feedback and giving them opportunity to give you feedback and help create their learning experience in the course. You have an example survey you might administer to students to do this. You can interact with your students, and so try to do that at a one-by-one basis. And so many of you are familiar with the 4 connections. I encourage you to take a look at this, but this gives you a way to better connect with your students. And then finally, thinking about your content delivery and how it can engage students in a way that doesn't feel just like a lecture. We have some additional resources here about why this is important, so both a reading and a video that you can check out. So I hope that you're able to pick something up here and implement it in your course.